Hello, it's Sasha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time, then hello and welcome. I'm going to do a hopefully quick video today, but we all know what I'm like and we've all watched my videos hopefully and can tell I'm not so good at being quick. So things are so much better now. I'm finally over this cold that I had. My sore throat is finally gone, which is really nice. It was about 8 or 9 days of struggling to swallow without pain, so it was really irritating. But anyways, everything's good now and I'm back and I've been crafting. My kids went back to school on Monday, so I have been ploughing away in my garage in my office and having a really good time. Yeah, and it's been amazing here. It is nearly 20 degrees. It's been almost 20 degrees every day. It's been so amazing. And my mum, who lives in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, which is where I'm from, messaged me to say it was minus 30 yesterday. Minus 30 is nearly 50 degrees warmer in the UK. I just can't get over it. Anyways, it is sunny, it is beautiful, it is warm, it is lovely, and it does not feel like February. But I'm not going to complain. I'm going to enjoy it. And yeah, make the most of it. So, as promised, this is the card that I was talking to you about at the end of my last video that I had in my office that I hadn't finished yet. And it's using this die here. These are all AlinaCraft, Alinacutle dies, by the way. She's asked me to be on her design team. If you've not watched me before, I'm one of her design team members, which is such an honor. So she sends me a little bundle each month, and then I get to play and make things and show you them. And I provide all the links below for all of her supplies. If you're watching me on Alina's channel, then hello to you as well. I hope you're enjoying my video. But anyways, that's just a quick little side note. So I made this card here. The love on this card, I forgot to bring that die in. I always forget something. That is from another die set. If I can remember, I'll link it below as well. But it's from another die set from Alina. I can't even remember now. If I can work out how to insert a picture, then I'll also insert a picture. But I basically cut the letters love, and I cut them 3 times and then stacked them on top of each other to give them a bit of dimension. And then I used this kind of fun pink, it's not holographic, but it's, what would you call it? It's kind of just like a rainbow kind of effect, but it's a pink rainbow effect, metallic. And then I die cut the hearts out of that, and then I popped the hearts back on from the original paper. And then I embossed the word you, which came from one of the bow stamp sets that Alina has. And so I stamped love you. Well, I cut the words love and then stamped you underneath. And then I used some of the hearts, and I used glossy accents. I think that's what it's called. And then you can see there. So that's that card. It's just blank on the inside. Then after my last videos, this is one of those funny things where I go and I actually look at what I'm using and see what Alina's called it when I put the description in. And so this is called like the unicorn topper or something, and I was like, oh, it's a bag topper. So in my last video, I made tags, and then I made a card with the tag on the front. But it's supposed to be a bag topper. There's me being a genius. Anyways, I made a bag topper. So I made this cute little one here. I've lost my remote, so you're going to have to bear with me while I touch the camera. It might shake a bit. But I thought it'd be quite cute to do little bags like that for Easter to hand out to some of Rosie's friends, my daughter's friends, and to Elias's friends, my son. So I made up these little bag toppers. So I used the word party. Again, it's in that same pink that I was showing you, the pink kind of rainbow silvery color. I stuck some jewels on, and then again I die cut the rainbow, and then I colored it in with markers and went extra girly and just used purples and pinks. And then I had a whole bunch of these bags that my friend Annelle gave me, and so I popped a coin in it, one of those chocolate coins. And I was also thinking when I was doing it that it could be quite fun as a tooth fairy kind of thing. So my daughter's going to probably lose some teeth this year at some point because she's getting close to 6. And so I thought actually it'd be quite fun. I could put some coins, like actual coins or chocolate coins, which, you know, defeats the point. I don't really want to make her have her teeth fall out. But I could put real coins in, and then I could kind of decorate the little bag with something like this, which would be quite fun. And then she could take it to the shop and spend it. And the back's just blank. But yeah, so that's what I did with that one. And then I used up this one here. So if you see, oops, go out a bit. If you see any of my Alina's packaging with tape on it, it's not because I just thought, oh, I like that bit of washi down there and it looks all great and crooked and tatty. It's because I've ripped the bag when I'm trying to open it, so I just patch it together with some washi tape so I don't lose all the bits inside. Yeah, side note. Anyway, so I decided to make, this is like a shaker tag, so I made a shaker. I'll zoom in. So I stamped and embossed Easter greetings on the front, and then I just filled it with some glitter. And then I used acetate. So I had a hole punch, I think a 2-inch circle hole punch, and I punched it twice, which I punched out of the acetate so I could stick it on. And then I've actually used this pink that you can see here, the light solid pink. That is sticky back foam, and so I die cut that out. And it's quite funny because when I was making it, I wasn't really thinking about the sizes, but if you look at the dies, this one's actually wider than this one. So it does stick out outside of the die cut, which actually gives you a nice pretty edge. But when you're not anticipating that, and you slap your glue all over that edge, it's a little bit sticky just along that edge, just there. But yeah, so I've made this little shaker card, and I put the same on the back as well, just to kind of cover up the inside, which is just white. So I made that little shaker, which I could put on like a little Easter gift or something. Then I also made this one. I was having fun with chocolate coins, can you tell? So I was like, oh, I want to use up these chocolate coins and put them in something. Whoops. So I made this little coin holder. Now this is not the, let's just say it's not the most time efficient craft to do. It was good fun, but I cut all of that out of foam. So I've got 5 foam layers. So that's all white foam. I cut it 5 times and then glued them all together. And clearly my glue skills aren't so good. Can you focus, camera? Because you can see they're not all lined up very well. So they've kind of started to go a bit wobbly. I think the foam kind of stretched a bit as well when I ran it through the Big Shot. But I made this little Easter coin holder, which I thought would be quite cute to give out to the kids. I might make one for each of them and put a chocolate coin in each. But I don't know that I'll go more than one each because it took me so long. So I don't know how to do it a bit faster. I mean, like, to be honest, it didn't take me that long. It took me probably 5 or 6 minutes to die cut that 5 times. I'm just not a big fan of like intricate, like delicately lining them up and gluing them so that they're even, which is why I think I lost the plot a bit and they got a bit crooked. But it was fun. I like the end result. I think it's really cute. So I'm pleased with that. So that's my other one. And that says Easter. And that is from the Easter stamp set, which I did not bring in, did I? I thought I brought it in. And now I can't see it. So, sorry. I thought I brought the Easter stamp set. I can't see it in my pile of stuff. But there's an Easter stamp set on Alina's site. And I did my trick of cutting it in half and just used the word Easter instead of Easter, or Happy Easter, I should say. So that was that one. Then, where's my other ones? Here they are. Then I had some more fun with this. I haven't yet made the rosette. So I'm not the biggest rosette fan. I don't really know what to use it on other than maybe the front of a card, which I'd have to make a pretty big card. So I wasn't sure what to put a rosette on yet, but I had some fun making some cards. So these, it comes with 3, and it appears one is in my office. So it comes with 3. And then what I decided to do was use them as borders. So I've made up this card here, and I used this die just there, and I just cut my card to normal size, then I chopped it there, then I ran it through my Big Shot just with that edge, so I just poked it through the Big Shot and pulled it back out, so I didn't run the whole card in, because if you run the whole card through, if your Big Shot cutting plates have any indents in them, it'll indent your whole card, and you'll just kind of have this weird squiggle effect all over the place from your previous die. And then I took my other half that I already chopped off, trimmed it a bit, so it was a bit smaller, and then did the same thing, ran it through on there. And then I just popped a bit of decorative paper behind, and because my paper is so thin, I then cut another layer of card, and I put it on the back just to kind of cover it up and make it sturdy and strong. And then I use those glass dots that I'd shown you before and stuck those down with glue dots. So I did Sending Wishes Your Way, Happy Birthday, and just a little birthday card. And I was quite pleased with how that worked out. I'll zoom in a bit, or manually zoom in, I don't know. Then I did this one and I'm really, really happy with this one. So it's the exact same thing. I just used the one that's missing from this pack, which is obviously in my office still. And I used that edge, and then I stuck some diamonds in the middle, or diamantes, whatever you want to call them, to give them that little bit of sparkle. And then again, used some decorative paper, and exact same thing, I backed it with another bit of card on the inside, and then stamped the inside. And this is a Stampin' Up! Stamp set as well. Woo! Let's not go too close. This is the problem with not having a remote. I'm not sure what I'm doing. But I love this card. I think because I love this paper so much. But it's a great way to use a bit of scrap. So if you've got all these bits of scrap, decorative papers just lying around from, you know, cutting off the edges, works perfect. A treat to go inside a card. And so yeah, that was good fun. So that's those cards using the edges from the rosette die, which is quite fun. Then I did one more. It didn't go quite to plan. I was thinking, how can I put these cats on? Because these are new release stamp sets. And so I was playing with the cats, and I made the error of not using my stamping guide tool. And so I didn't finish the card because I got really upset because look at those cats. Oh, dearie me. They didn't work out so well. So I'm going to play with this stamp set a bit more. And I'm going to use my stamping tool to make sure they're lined up. But one thing I did find, so I'll show you the new stamp set. That's a new release from Alina. Here it is. Let me put it on. I flip it over, you can see it a bit better. So there's a whole bunch of animals. I haven't played with it loads yet, but I found that it was a bit difficult to line up these cats with their outside image and the inside image. So what I ended up doing was I cut the tail off. Because then that way, I found that when the stamp was obviously printed, it needed a wider tail on the outline image because it's going on the outside, which then made the tail go slightly over, so it didn't actually line up when I stamped that one and then went to stamp that one on top. So I cut the tail off of that one. Ta-da! There's the tail. So that I could line the tail up a lot better. So that's one thing that's just a bit difficult, and I haven't played with any of the other ones yet to let you know how they go. But it's a really cute little stamp set. The words are absolutely teeny tiny. And so we'll see how they stamp. But it's got a lot in it. I mean, you've got a dog, penguin, another dog, birdie, couple birds. The birds are really cute, actually. If I zoom in, so you can see they're quite sweet. You get a lot of stamps in this one stamp set. So I will have some more of a play and let you know how I go. But exciting news is that Alina accidentally sent me some extras. So it's time for a giveaway. I have got 3 of these, brand new, to give away. She also made an oopsie and sent me something else, but I'm not going to tell you what that one is. You're going to have to watch my next video to find out. So this video, I'm going to give away 3 of these. Now, the one downside is that you need to be in the UK. I would happily and love to send it to you anywhere in the world. However, we've got to pay for flights to go home to Canada to see my family this summer, and money's quite tight, and this all comes out of my pocket. So I have to limit it to the UK only. So this is going to be a giveaway, a free giveaway. The only thing you need to do is like this video and comment below. Now, if you're joining me from Alina's channel and watching me over there, then that is absolutely brilliant. But you're going to have to pop over to my channel and comment on there and like my video there. So I tend to check Alina's channel and check for comments on there and reply to people. But this giveaway applies to this video only. So if you're watching me and joining me from over there, you'll find the link to my YouTube channel in her description box. And you just have to click it. And then you can pop over to mine, like this video and comment below. and tell me what your favorite craft tool is. So if you comment below, tell me what your favorite thing is, and like the video, you'll be entered to win. You must be in the UK though. I would love to hear your comments anyways, but please do state that you are in the UK. And I have yet to work out how I'm going to contact you. I'll probably comment on your comments, so just keep watching. I am going to do this giveaway from today, which is the 27th of February. I'm sure it's the 27th. It's Wednesday the 27th of February, I believe. I will correct it if I'm wrong. And it's going to run for 1 week. So it is going to run until next Wednesday. And I have no diary on me, and I have no idea what that date is. So just below, it's going to flash on the screen and tell you what date this closes, because I am just not with it. So, yes, I'm going to do a free giveaway. Anyone in the UK, there are 3 of these available to win. And the entries will close next Wednesday. And we will say next Wednesday by 5 p.m. UK time. Okay. Forgive me if this all goes to pot, because this is all new to me doing giveaways, but I thought I wanted to try because she'd sent me these extra bits, so I wanted to share them with you.